James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games were missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I wanted to sound off on this whole Amado Vargas, Ryan Garcia fight. You know, this is a follow-up video because I was actually one of the few people on YouTube that months ago made a video about Amado Vargas versus Ryan Garcia. It was a fight that I was very excited about because I just thought it was an evenly matched fight. You know, I think, Ryan Garcia isn't A-class. He's not an A-class fighter. And I don't think Amado Vargas is an A-class fighter, but I think with the little rivalry they've had on social media, it being a fight that was, at least on paper, supposed to be on the level, it was a fight worth me as a boxing fan getting excited about, because sometimes you get guys that are A-level fighters and mismatches, and for me, I'd rather watch two B or C class fighters that are evenly matched than an A-level fighter who's in a mismatch. That's just me though. But really good fight, a really good performance, I should say, from Amado Vargas. Amado Vargas laid an absolute beating on Ryan Garcia. He gets the 6-round stoppage, hit him with a barrage of uppercuts, and just kept that constant pressure on him. I like Amado Vargas, and quiet is kept for me. I know you got Emiliano Vargas, who everybody says is the best out of the brothers. You got Fernando Vargas Jr., who can punch, and people like him too. But for me, I actually like Amado Vargas is my favorite out of the brothers, because he may not be the most talented of the brothers, but I've seen him spar a couple times, and I just like the fact that he's just tough and he comes forward and he does his best to try to come and get you. I've seen him. I'm not gonna name no names, but I've seen him lay some beatings on people in Las Vegas boxing gyms, and I really enjoy watching him spar. And I think it was crazy watching this fight, because I kept saying, amongst my friends and stuff, I was like, if the Amado Vargas that I seen in the gym shows up in this fight, Ryan Garcia is gonna get laid out, and the Amado Vargas from the gym showed up in this fight, and so it was a good win for him. He's 11-0 with 5 knockouts now, so he gets to progress his career and continue to get better and work on some things. He's 23. I don't think he's as skillful as Emiliano Vargas, and I don't think he punches as hard as Fernando Vargas Jr., but I think he's the toughest out of the brothers, and I think he's the most durable out of the brothers. And I know he's the least experienced out the brothers, because I've been in the gym where I've heard seniors say before Fernando Vargas Sr., I've heard him say, Bato, use your jab. Use your jab, Pato. And, he's trying to get him to implement some more skills. Right now, he's winning fights off of just balls and determination and toughness. And we'll see how it goes. Good win for him. As for Ryan Garcia, look, I've watched Ryan Garcia before. I've made videos about him before. I know he's kind of been in and out of boxing. I know a couple years ago, he was talking about he wanted to be a police officer. So I do question his dedication to the sport, because I've heard him say things that are not favorable comments as far as his dedication to the sport. But he went in there, he did the best he could with what he had, and he lost. So it is what it is. But the real story with this fight, apart from Amado, apart from Ryan Garcia, is I really do think that this fight is the precursor to what I think will be down the road. I think later on down the road, one of the big fights in boxing is going to be Ryan Garcia versus Emiliano Vargas. I don't see how it's not. I think that fight would do absolutely crazy numbers on the West Coast. Great numbers in either Vegas or California. Because the brothers, Ryan Garcia and Amado, they had a rivalry. They were talking, obviously Amado Vargas has come out on top. I think it's going to end up at some point with Emiliano Vargas and Ryan trying to settle the score. Because right now, Emmy's at 135, but he's a big 135. So I could see a scenario where he winds up being a 40 or 47 pounder, and they wind up doing a Ryan Garcia fight. You also have the fact that people have made the joke on social media before that Emiliano Vargas is like Ryan Garcia, because he's a pretty boy. But he's Ryan Garcia if Ryan Garcia was actually good. Like, I've seen people say that on Twitter before. And so I think you have that dynamic. I think you have great storylines that could happen. And I just don't see a world where Emiliano Vargas and Ryan Garcia don't fight. The only way I feel that those two will never fight is if Ryan Garcia winds up retiring early or something like that, or maybe Emiliano Vargas gets exposed as a hype job and gets knocked out a couple times, and he's not even good enough to be in the vicinity of getting a Ryan Garcia fight. But as long as Emiliano Vargas keeps winning, and Ryan Garcia stays in the sport, that's gonna be a fight that comes off. Make no mistakes. Let there be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That fight will happen. I think it'll be an interesting fight because there are some similarities in styles. I feel like Emiliano Vargas is a guy that relies a lot on his athleticism and his quick twitch muscles, and as does Ryan Garcia. I don't think that'll be a fight where you see too much infighting. You'll see that fight happen more at like mid-range to outside, and it'll be all about who can make the other person make the mistake first and land that hard, explosive, aggressive counterpunch to knock them out. So it'll be a fun fight. I think it'll sell well. I think it'll do good business. And I just think this fight here between Amado and Sean is the precursor to all that. It's just going to add to the storyline of all that. So that's my take on the whole fight overall, the totality of everything. Shout out to both men for stepping in the ring, and shout out to Amado Vargas for coming out victorious and really putting, I think, from what I've seen and from what I know about his career, this has to be the signature win in his career. So hopefully this could be a good building block for him to keep going forward. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think of the fight between Amado and Sean Garcia? And do you guys think that this could be, do you agree with me or do you disagree? Do you think this is going to be a precursor to, is it a precursor to Ryan Garcia and Emiliano Vargas happening in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterfield, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.